Hello guys, welcome back. So gods can be big brothers too. We meant to get this to you hours ago, but I had a health scare today, so I was not up to being on camera. Um, Thor had to set me aside today, and he asked me, what's bothering you, because he could see I was upset about a lot of things. I said, well, it is stressful. Every time we get the trollish comments, now YouTube has us report them as a serious thing, especially since I'm gay and I'm open about it. I don't get any leeway. I have to fill out a harassment speech, harassment or bullying thing. And that's kind of stressful, right? To have to go and say, okay, I've been harassed and this is what they said and here's the comment and da da da. And every time you fill out one of those, they say, well, if you really feel scared, call the police. And that just makes your stomach drop to the floor. And I said that's worrying me. I don't think it's like anybody serious. I think it's probably 8-year-olds still eating their own boogers, but still, I got giggles and tears back here. Still, you never know who's doing it. And I said it's stressing me out too because as I learned with the old channel, you never know who's replying to stuff, if it's someone who likes your channel, if it's someone who hates your channel, It's not like I can have voting open to just people that watch the channel and genuinely like it. For all I know, it's one person that really hates the channel that created 8 separate accounts doing this. I literally have no idea. I have to go on faith that it's you guys or the whole of YouTube collapses. And I said, really, I have noticed that this harassment does pick up when we do more video games. They don't do it on the video game content, they do it on the Lokean content as if they think the whole world has to be, unfortunately, because I know we have lovely Christians here, they think the whole world has to be Christian, so they're going to harass you into it. Yeah, so we've had to be dealing with that. And, with the games, we were dealing with some trolls that were video game trolls too, so we had to deal with that. Though that was a while ago, they seem to be, thankfully they seem to be gone right now. And sometimes you have to deal with the fact that we're marked an adult channel, but 8-year-old kids wander in and they're like, I want to put da, 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 da. No, and you have to deal with that. And I said, I don't get paid to do all this work. This is all busy clerical work I do for nothing. I said that's been stressing me out because, I like to keep it real with you guys and we like to do mature content. So, I said it's kind of a stressor. I just wish people would respect that with the channel marked adult only. We have it marked as a pagan and a Lokean channel. I don't go start trouble on other people's channels, so I'd like the same courtesy. And he talked me through it and he says, well, sis, these kind of people, he's talking about all the issues they have and everything. So that made me feel better. And he asked me if I liked playing the games, and I said I do, but I said, well, look, bro, we're making the shorts, which we're not supposed to monetize, even though I'm not in the shorts program. And I said, I think it's pretty rude to ask you guys to sit through an ad because you guys know every so often you get hit with a half-hour ad. To ask you to sit through a half-hour ad or even a 5-minute or even a minute ad for 30 seconds of content some days, I'm like, yeah, a lot of YouTube channels are starting to do it now. I noticed with like those 30, 40-second videos, but I think it's rude. So I said, we don't put the ads on that. And I said, we don't put the ads on the video games just to avoid the heartache of having 20, 30, 40 copyrights on claims on everything or a possible strike. I said if we keep these videos to under 10 minutes, we're not putting ads on those either, because I promised you guys. I said I'm kind of tired. We worked really hard to get the channel to the point where we could monetize, and I said it just feels like we're not taking advantage of it, and I'm getting stressed out and worried because had I been able to monetize like all the content over the last couple of weeks, we'd be a lot happier people than we are now. But I said, that would have been, I don't know, because YouTube is YouTube is YouTube, so they don't even tell you if you're in the shorts program or not. Am I in the shorts program? Am I not? I don't know. I don't think I am, but I have no idea. Still, we've been making them for you guys because you seem to like them. So he had to take me aside and say, look, it's your channel. You should be doing what you want. You should be working with who you want. He knows I have a lot of, religious trauma, and there are times that we have International House Awesome and then like say troll comes on, harasses me about needing Jesus, that's all it takes to set off a full-blown ex-Christian, ex-Catholic panic attack. And then I can't work with anyone, and I'm okay with Loki here, maybe Odin and Thor, but that's it. And they know that. And I think there really is a special place in the afterlife. I do, for people that do that on purpose, that torment and antagonize others. I don't believe in a hell, but I do believe that you get, the punishment fits the crime, because that's kind of God Loki is. And I believe the punishment will fit the crime for all the times and all the, they triggered people and triggered anxiety and were cruel and rude to other people in the name of their religion. I think they'll get their comeuppance. I really do. So, and it's nothing I'm like sitting here like, hee 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 hee. I think you do. I think if you hurt a lot of people during your life for whatever reason, I think you have to atone for it on the other side. I'm not talking about hell, but I'm talking about, yeah, if you hurt a lot of people, if you hurt people by accident, you didn't realize it, that's one thing. But if you're purposely going around hurting other people in the name of your religion, in the name of whatever, intolerance, whatever, I think you pay for it on the other side. But, he's saying, well, you could play games if you want, because I was going to bring you guys Parahead Arcade 2 today, because I haven't done for you or forever and a day. Forever and a day. Forever and a day. I've had 2-3 strokes and I'm extremely tired. I haven't done it forever and a day, and I thought you guys might enjoy that, going to the arcade with me. And you guys can see I'm like almost asleep on my feet. That scared me. I just crashed today and I slept for like, didn't really sleep, but I laid down for like an hour, got up just to feed myself and went and laid down for another hour. I thought you guys might enjoy getting to see, the claw machines, because there's four, four, three, six or eight. I think there's 6 in there. And then you can go out and it's, there's 50 games total in there. There's everything from neon bowling to these claw machines to other stuff. It seems every time he does a fix, stuff goes kind of like Kitty Wampus sideways, but we've been, enjoying earning that. So we've been enjoying going through and getting all the stuff out of the claw machines, which I'm pretty good at. Not trying to brag, but he had it set to the point where I just couldn't win at them, and now, I think he went in and he tinkered with it. And now it's reasonable amount of time, but I'm actually pretty good at those things, especially considering I have no depth perception. So we thought you might like to see it. But I said, to Thor, I said, I just don't know if I can deal with all the harassment. It seems that, all those things bring. But then Thor pointed out, he said, the channel is getting bigger, we are growing, yay. And he said, part of that is you're going to attract more people, good and bad, and you're going to attract people that, they like to throw hate at people. And he says, this, you've been on YouTube for years. I said, yeah, I know. In fact, I talked to him and I talked to Loki. I said, it feels like the old channel, sometimes it's starting to repeat itself. And, I said, with my social anxiety and my depression and that, I said, we're not planning anything right now, but I said maybe sometime if it gets to be too much, we might have to, either have content made ahead of time, or we might just step back for a couple days, but we would make an announcement on the community tab or over on Patreon for the patrons and just say, hey guys, bad mental health time. Not a good time for us to be on. We have to step back for a couple days, and we know you guys all understand. So yeah, Thor's definitely being big brother now, making sure I take the time, and he had me make sure I had enough groceries in the house, so we did that, and got X amount of hours to take Loki back to Steam to make sure there wasn't anything else he wanted. And I don't know, I don't know right now. Right now I'm too tired and exhausted to make any decisions, but I said, I don't know what I want on the channel right now. I mean, it's Loki's channel, yeah. But I said, I don't know if the shorts are helping or hurting. I don't know if the games are helping or hurting. I said, if we have to, we'll just drop all the other content. We'll just go back to 1 video a day. I'm not sure yet. I'm too tired. I'm like way too tired to make a decision right now, guys. But we wanted to get you caught up. So, he can definitely be a big brother. And like I said in the shorts, yes, Loki can be a father or mother. I know I'm really tired because I'm sure people aren't saying stuff to grind my gears, but I'm getting kind of short with people sometimes in the comments. So I said, I need to step back for a little bit. We need to drop the games at least for a while, if not forever. I said, I feel bad, but No God has come over and sprinkled dust on me and, magic dust on me, made me healthy and able to run all day, every day, and run the channel and go do everything else. I said, I'm just exhausted. I had to like sleep today and then I had chores to get caught up on. Not too bad, but I had chores to get caught up on. And, some days it's like that. But yeah, Loki can definitely be, your dad, your mom, whatever. Just, make sure it's something you both want. And, um, do realize a dad is a dad is a dad. A dad's not just the guy who takes money out of his wallet and goes, here, go have fun. A dad's also the guy that tells you to do stuff when you don't want to do it, who pushes you to be the best person you can be, etc., etc., etc. And, I've had a lot of people ask me in the past, even before I had the channel, about having Loki for a dad, and they get him for a dad. And yeah, he's super willing, but then they're crying because he's being an actual dad and he's saying, "No, you're not allowed to do that. I expected better of you." When they do something seriously wrong and they know it, because a lot of people that get attracted to Loki thinking they're going to be able to do whatever they want, and they often have, poor life choices. And I said, no, you asked for a dad. No loving father is going to let you do anything that's hurting yourself or others. No loving father is going to let you do whatever you want and blame it on him or blame it on whatever else you've got going on. I said, a loving dad every so often is going to kick your butt for you. Yeah, he can be very loving, kind, and tender as needed. But I said, he's also going to push you. What did you think he would do? Just let you do whatever you want? That's not a dad. That's a friend. And that's not a very good friend either. So, you can't have him as a dad. He makes a wonderful dad. He does. He becomes dad with me sometimes. I think, like, lately, he's just had all of his little foxy wires crossed with me. And, he tries to dad, and then he tries to be my best friend and my gaming buddy. And then he's something else entirely and everything else. And I think he's exhausted too. He's exhausted. I'm exhausted. Just all the pressure and stress of trying to run the channel and deal with those people and fill out reports and 2021, the news, yeah, all of that. It's been stressing me out, and the religious trauma's been, like I said before, it's been kicking up hard time, and there's really nothing I can do about that except for hope it gets better. And I said I can't talk to, I don't know if I said this recording, I'm sorry, I can't talk to God or Jesus anymore because of the trolls. I just can't. Don't ask me to. I said I really, over the last couple of years, I've had zero contact with saints. I don't know if I really felt angels or not. And I said, it's all starting to fall apart for me. I just, my doubts are coming up of an all-powerful deity. I doubt that. Of an all-powerful, all-loving deity, I don't think the events of this year would exist. I said, and once that falls apart, the rest just kind of goes poof for you. So, if you're Christian, I'm not trying to debate you on that, but with some of the trolls that have come onto the channel, it just was like the push I needed. And I said, I really think I've totally lost my faith. I don't think I believe in, the divinity of anybody right now. Our gods, obviously, but you know who I'm talking about. And I said, I don't think I believe anymore. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.